action. Right folks, how are we all? Back again with another DIY kind of video that some of you people seem to like. Don't know why. It's just me, a fat bloke in a tight fitting shirt with my nipples sticking out. Showing you what we're doing. Are we DIYing again, June?
I think we are.
We're DIYing. Anyway, at this moment in time, we've got some door frames that need stripping. What we've done so far is that last night we did round this door frame and we've covered it in a black shrink wrap. I've got these massive doors, massive, look at them, massive, massive. Well, they're going to get dipped. But in the meantime, I've got these architrave frames, door frame things that need stripping. Now, as you can see, I've had a go. Where's my stripper gone? Oh, it's there. I've got one of these things. What's these things called, babe? The blades where you scrape it.
Carbide scraper.
Carbide scraper. Got one of them. Now, I've done all that. But the problem I've got is that I keep knackering the blade up because in here there's nails so often down, and there has got to be how many layers of paint do you think there is, June?
I'd say at least 10.
It's just unbelievable how thick this is. Now the daft thing is we're actually going to strip these and probably paint them again, aren't we, June?
Yeah, we are. But the thing is, that's likely to be lead paint. So the safest way to strip them is with this.
Yeah. So what I've done, Journey Baby's been on the Amazon and we've found this Kling strip. It cost, right, the prices are 10 kilograms is £36.45. 5 kilograms is £30.45, and 80 grams is £18.45. We have got we've got 2 doors down there plus
There's 5 upstairs, isn't there?
there's 5 oops, got you caught up.
5 upstairs, and I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 downstairs.
Yeah, so we've got a fair bit to do. So I think we're actually going to need another tub of this. I don't want to take this off because this is part of the history of the building. I want it clean though because that's the way it is. I just want it clean. So, what are those bloody dogs doing? Oh, Jesus, wet. I don't know, I've just seen Twoodle running across the bloody drive like a idiot. Twoodle had seen the squirrel. Right, so the instructions are nice and big, so a fat bloke like me who's losing his eyesight can read them. Carry out a test patch to ensure King strip is in the correct paint remover to ensure that there is no adverse effects on the substrate. To work out how to thickly need to apply. Basically, this is again one of those things where your normal bloke, right, your normal everyday thinking person gets hold of it, just does it, yeah? Apply using any suitable spreading tool. Apply Kling strip 3mm to 6mm thick. Even thicker on varied thick paint layers. The thicker the paint, the longer Kling strip needs to work. If applied too thinly, it will dry out before it has time to work. Stick some polythene onto. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do it, and then, well, you know, so now. like most normal blokes. I ain't gonna use PPE. There's a long wait for PPE. So this is it. So all I do is I just get my old scraper, yeah? It's all a bit thick and goopy. Ain't it, June?
What's that?
Thick and goopy. Bit like me. So, it's the old story. You're supposed to wear gloves, you're supposed to wear ear defenders and all that kind of crap. Right, so get a bit of a scoop. Now, yesterday I did that and I went for the front bit first. Let's zoom in a bit. I went for the front bit first, and I think I should have gone for the outside bit first because and worked my way in. So let's have a go. I don't want that much on there, do I? So now, once again, I've said this on other videos, I'm an amateur, yeah? I'm doing this to try and save myself a few quid. So, no doubt, there's going to be some smart arse out there going, oh, you're doing it all wrong, you should be doing it like this. Off, yeah? Ain't that right, June? You're learning as you go. As my granddad said, always used to say, you're learning every day, boy. And he also used to say, David, stop messing around with that poker in the fire. You'll put it out. So that's all you do, folks. I think you just work your way from the outside. Yeah? Now, there's probably other people. I've not looked at anybody else doing this. Hey? Junie Baby finds it. She does. She's the research team. So, like we say, because it's quite old paint, you're going to zoom in. There you go. Look. So I've put a fair bit on. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to crack on. Crack on. Oh, yeah. I'm going to crack on. Show you a little bit more a little bit later.
That step ladder's quite a good tripod, isn't it?
It is a very good tripod, it is. Zoom you back out now so you don't see me. And I'll come back in a bit with a little bit more done. Right, folks, I'm back and I've done a bit of me sticking. Now, June's on the stairs, scraping. Now, what I did, folks, I did a bit of an error. Yesterday, when I did this one, yeah, I started down here and I went all the way round, down, and there you go, yeah? But because I started here showing you good people, I started there and I went up and I went across. And then I've got, now this is what I'm going to show you in a minute. This is where I screwed up. So down there, so I came back to this bit, and what happens is, because it's going off, oh shit, I've missed a bit. Because it's going off, look, that's what happens, look. It drags it away, the stuff that's already on there. Then you're fanning around, and then you, look, there you go, you see, then it drags more off. So, the idea is that you start in one place and go all the way round and down. And this is, I'll show you here what will happen. Oh, sorry folks, if I fart, I do a pot. Oh, there it is, it's fat. Oh, and again. Oh dear. Dear me. It's this Kling strip. It makes you fart. Oh, Jesus, that stinks. You dirty bastard. So what happens? Fucking hell, it doesn't all. Now you see that there? Look, it's rolled off where it were. So
get it on and leave it.
Get it on. Look, you see it's coming off there. I mean, yeah, don't mess around with it. It's messy stuff. When we take that off later on, we'll see how good it is. So when you're putting it on, start in one area and work your way around. You can already see it drying out there.
Yeah, you want to get that
plastic
on it.
So, right, I'm going to get this plastic on and then I'll finish this bit. So folks, what I'm going to do, I'm quickly going to put this shrink wrap on. Get it off Amazon. Pence that it is. Put it on. And you push it into it.
Yeah, you've got to make it airtight.
Make it airtight. It's alright, Julie, baby.
No.
Yeah. Pull my trousers up. There we go. So, you push it into it, yeah? You make it all nice and airtight so that it's working. Yeah? Mould it round it. Push it in. Go down here. So, push it all on. It's not sticking there at the top, this bit here, because there's no, well, I've already scraped it. There's no point in putting any on because it's just a waste of £30. So, push it in. Yeah. So, I'm going to put another piece. If you get any on your hands, just wipe it on your trousers. So put a piece over the top. Top, pushing it in. Just a little bit more over here.
I think you better do one section at a time and get the plastic on it, ain't you?
Yeah, I think what I've done is, because I'm trying to show you lot, but that's what it's about. This is what it's about, folks. There we go. So, that's all on there. That's going to be airtight. I'm going to finish this off. I'm going to finish this off down here and I'll see you in a minute. As you can see, folks, if you're watching this in whatever you're watching, we've done it all. So now I'm just going to stick the polythene on. As you can see, it's already dragging it off. You can see, hold on, Jeannie baby. It's making it, it's changing the colour, it's everything, it's starting already. So the idea is whack this last bit of polythene on and it's magic. How cool's that? Very cool. You can't get much cooler. So it's all stuck on now, all the polythene's on. So on the instructions, now it says you can leave how long? 15 minutes to 7 days?
I think that's what it says, you'll have to read it. Depends on how many layers of paint you got.
It will not work in temperatures near freezing and will also dry out too quickly in direct sunlight. May darken some wood surfaces.
Perhaps you ought to try it on one of these stair spindles, see what it comes.
Yeah, I might try it on a stair spindle as well. Plaster cornices leave for 5 days. I don't bet you lot can't see that, can you? No, you can't see it. Do not induce vomiting. We're not anorexic, are we? No.
I think so.
There you go then. Right, so I'll leave that for now then, folks, and I'll get you in a bit. I've got to go for a dump because I've just farted again. Right, folks, there's June just disappearing through the door. Now, we put this on yesterday. And June says really we ought to have a look, because what we don't want to happen is that it dries out and it completely screws it up and we have to do it all again. So what I'm going to do is gradually take it off. Now I meant to say this at the beginning, yeah, I'm not wearing no PPE or anything like that, yeah. I'm not bothered, yeah, but that doesn't mean that you people out there haven't got to, yeah. Your choice. It's a free country, it's not a free world. You do as you're told. But I'm giving the option of you doing what you want to do. If you want to wear it, you can. If you don't, don't. Nothing to do with me. Right, so. Junie baby, can you just come and give me a hand? Sorry, sweetheart. No, I can't. Now, if you peel that off, sweetheart, here's the shy scraper, or do you want to scrape it?
I'm a bit short.
Ain't you?
Well, that needs a bit longer.
So this is what?
See, a lot of it's come off there.
Yeah.
That's a lot of that paint.
I mean, it's still quite moist.
So I'm going to put a bit more where I've just scraped off.
I think I might.
And leave it till tomorrow morning.
Yeah, because we'll be back. Yeah,
there's no point struggling, is there?
No, there's no point struggling whatsoever. So I reckon if we put a little bit more back on there.
Yeah.
Because this is what? How many hours is this, June?
It's about 24 hours, isn't it?
Well, yeah, we did it.
Yesterday afternoon, just before we left.
So although it seems to have done the job, I don't think it's done the job, it's completed the job. So I'm going to whack a bit more on there.
Yeah, I mean, if you didn't have as many coats of paint, that'd come off really
Yeah, that'd be really good, isn't it? I mean, we watch people, don't we, who have, in other countries, and they've got stuff in there and it bubbles up.
Yeah, paint stripper in America, but because we're all soft at that, we've got...
Yeah. Yeah, they have guns in America.
Oh,
Bovril.
I mean, Nitro's paint stripper used to be the real go-to, didn't it, at one time? But now I used it not too long ago. It's rubbish.
Do you think I'm losing weight? No, I'm still a fat bastard. Right, so I'm going to put some more stuff on there, and then we'll leave it again for another 24 hours, and then we'll take that one off. That one, we'll leave that for 2 days.
Yeah.
Take that off on Monday. Then I'll do the video and the results of that. So, I'll see you tomorrow, which will be nanoseconds to you lot. Right, folks, and welcome to Step Ladder DIY Blue Van Manor.
Look Blue van twat.
Blue van twat, as June's put me in my place. Now, what day is this, June?
No idea.
2 days. This is day 2 of the paint stripper on here. So, let's get this.
I'll see what you mean.
Hey?
It's been left on for 2 days, isn't
Yeah. Day 2.
How are you using that one? Because I put a bag in this one.
I know, but it's gonna. It ain't. Oh, for fuck's sake! Right, you'll find out why in a minute. Right. So we're gonna gently peel it off, or do you just rip it off?
Just peel a bit off at a time and scrape what you've exposed so it keeps the rest of it wet.
Ooh.
And flick it in the bin.
Can I get the camera?
Oh.
Get the camera, get it closer, sweetheart. Give me that big fucking scraper.
Ouch, shot my hand in.
I know, it's a bugger for that, isn't it? Right, so.
I don't know what I'm filming because I can't see. I need the finger turn.
You're alright.
Do I flip this down?
Yeah. What do you reckon, Judy, baby?
Oh, it's coming off.
Hold that up, because we don't want any to get on our hands.
It does sting a bit because I've got it on my hands earlier.
Stinks. Smells like shit.
Excellent, mate. Oh, I've got your hand there, you freckly arm.
Fucking paint all over me.
You want your shave book in that bit.
Yeah. Pants are falling down.
Let's have a look.
Well, what do you reckon, June?
I think that's alright because don't forget we
Don't get one.
well, we're actually going to paint it, aren't we? We're not going to stain it or
Yeah, we're
anything
not
like that.
staining it.
So you just want a majority of the paint off because it's full of drips and runs and sags, and you couldn't paint over it. You couldn't just sand it and paint it.
No, you couldn't, could you, to be fair?
Can I put this camera down now?
Yeah. Yeah, put it back on the set on, babe.
I've got paint all on it.
Oh, it's fucking nightmare, is it? It's the way it's going to be. It's the way it's going to be for the next God knows how long, isn't it? Hey.
Are you on camera? I can't see.
Yeah, on camera. So what I'm going to do, folks, I'm going to carry on taking some of this off. Then we'll show you the finished product. Just hold them, sweetheart. We'll show you the finished product.
That's done well because
yeah.
God knows how many layers of paint there is on there.
Yeah, so we'll take this off, take all this gunk off, and then we'll come back to you. So, folks, we've took the 2 off, ain't we, Junie?
Yeah, it's done a sterling job.
It has done a good job, but it's still being a little bit stubborn, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know whether it needed an extra day or whether it just needs another application because the paint is so thick.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's...
try and show how thick it is. Show it on the...
Whereabouts, sweetheart? On the door?
On the stairs. Show the stairs where the curly bits are.
Yeah. See...
Yeah, I'm going to show the cupboard door.
Yeah, I mean, we've got this cupboard door here. It's been caked on. They've just put it on, time after time. Junie baby's tried to, she's put some on there, ain't you, on one of the spindles.
Yeah.
To see what happens, but it's just been caked on. It's typical.
The house is about 300 years old.
Yeah, the house is about 300 years old, so it's Yeah. So what we've decided, we're going to leave that one on.
For an extra day.
For an extra day. And then we're going to put this one on here.
And another lot on that bit.
Yeah.
Another application, because I'm not sure whether it's... we needed to leave it another day, or whether it just needs another application.
To be fair, this is quite a good test for the product, because we don't know. I mean, the thing is, we've still got these ones here, so we're going to leave these not tomorrow, the day after, I reckon, June?
Sorry, say again.
We'll leave these another day.
Yeah, as long as they're not drying out, that's the problem, isn't it?
Yeah, you see, we don't want it to dry out. Mind you, that one's dry.
Oh, right, okay. Remove the bulk of Kling strip and dissolve paint, taking care not to scratch or damage the surface. Wash the residue from the surface with a scrubbing brush, sponge and water.
Right.
Or a pressure washer if the situation allows. So if you've got a door,
yeah,
and you were doing that, you could pressure wash it off.
Well, it's going to be like these doors, because these doors are going to get taken to be dipped.
Well, actually, if you look at the paint around the bottom, you can see how thick it is, look.
Round here?
Round the bottom, look, round the bottom.
Yeah. It's
just
layers and layers. It's like a tree. So, yeah, so what...
Really well, though, that.
It has done well. It has done well. So what we'll do is we'll stick another application on. We'll turn up tomorrow with some scrubbing brushes and get.
One of them little steel scourers.
Yeah, and we'll do it again. We'll give it a go. So, but this is quite a good test of the product, isn't it, babe?
Yeah, I have seen people use it. They use it for, you know, the cast iron fireplace.
Yeah.
They use it on that to get the paint off that.
So we're going to put this back on, and we'll get you in a second. Was it recording?
I don't know, I didn't notice.
I don't think it recorded. All right. We had a technical problem.
A malfunction.
June weren't recording.
He set it up for me.
And I thought June had pressed the button. Anyway, so what happened is, we've peeled this back, folks, and this is the second, this is after we recovered. And it has absolutely got loads off.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's absolutely done the job.
Well, I've just done a bit of skirting board upstairs, and I just left that on overnight, and I pulled the plastic off and the paint came off with the plastic. So I think it just very much depends what kind of paint's been used, whether it's
I mean, yesterday,
whether you've got mouldings or not, and how many layers, because this is extremely thick. I mean, I really don't know how many layers of paint this has had.
That is a lot better. I can't.
Don't waste your time with a heat gun.
Yeah.
Spend a bit of money and get this Kling strip. There's another one I think called Peel Away, and that's supposed to be better still.
That is amazing.
Yeah, and then you've got to scrub it, haven't you? I've done you a bucket of water there.
I bought these off Amazon. I don't know if anybody's heard of Amazon. It's a place on the internet where you can buy stuff.
Little wire brushes, and we've only got those because there's quite a lot of intricate mouldings on this, and you just can't get a scraper in there.
So let me just give this a bit of a.
Let me move this bucket. Hold on. So we don't want a soggy mess.
Oh.
You want a cloth as well to wipe it afterwards, don't you?
I'll get the cloth. This green one.
And I would suggest just peeling a bit of the plastic off at a time, because it does dry out really quick. And once it's dried out, yeah, that's it. Look at that. Really great. Don't worry about getting every tiny bit out, Dave.
No, because we're not gonna.
Because we're not going to stain it. That's going to be painted again.
I mean, obviously we have got bigger
But
brushes.
strangely enough, it's not worked on the stairs. I've got varnished spindles on the stairs, and it's not worked on there at all. So perhaps you need a different, because I think there's a couple of different kinds of Kling strip. So perhaps that's a different one, but whatever, I'm really impressed. That's going to save us so much time and effort.
Yeah, it has, isn't it?
It's going to cost us a bit more money, but who cares when it's just saving so much time?
Yeah. I think what we'll do is we'll finish clearing all this off, and then we'll show you the finished product at the end of it, and we'll just crack on with that. So, right, see you in a second for the final. Well, might not be the final, but you never know.
Fine, be the final.
Yeah. Okay. What? These glasses do blue.
Yeah, because they're anti-glare, aren't they?
Anti-glare. It's me smiling, me fucking sexy eyes. This is done. June, give me a commentary on what you think.
I think it was brilliant. I scraped it off, the thick off.
I've just been and had a word with Neil, so there you go. Yeah, go on.
Scrubbed it off with this scrubbing brush and some just hot and tiny bit of soap in it. It doesn't say soap, it just says water, but I like to put a bit of soap in it. And it pretty much left it like that.
Now,
it's got to dry.
Yeah.
You need to wipe that top corner, Dave. So if you
yeah, I'll wipe the top.
Bit, and they can see what it's like. I can't read it there because I'm short on.
Short, sexy ass. So.
Do you want to give it a bit of a scrub as well?
I'm not fussed, to be fair. Maybe I'll do that when the.
Yeah. But basically that's what you do, you scrub it, and the more you scrub it, the cleaner it gets.
Now, I will say that we did apply this coat yesterday, and this one is absolutely spot on.
Yeah, I think if it's particularly thick, like ours, like this.
Yeah.
Look, get a close up of that. Our paint is like that, really, really thick. So if it's like that, I would say...
A bit like a politician.
Yeah, put one coat on, get that off,
yeah,
and then put a bit more on to make your life
if you want
easier.
to get down to that, because I think if we'd have left, we could really work on that now, couldn't we?
Yeah, if we wanted to stain these instead of painting them, then I'd have really gone to town on it, but that's good enough for paint.
Yeah. So, like I say, but on this side, we've still got like little bits,
but come off,
it's going to come off. That'll just sand off. When that's dried, that'll sand off.
Yeah, because one thing to say as well, it does leave your woodwork quite wet, so be careful if you're going with a scraper like I have, and it's
yeah, you're gouging it.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff.
you're gouging it a bit. Like I say, not that it matches for our purposes, but if you were using it to do a nice waxed finish on there, you wouldn't want to do that. But
yeah,
for us, it's fine.
It does our job. We're happy with that. So what's it called again, Junie baby? Kling. It's down there.
Kling strip.
Oh, I'll get it.
But like I say, there's another one called Peel Away.
Kling strip. There it is.
I was sceptical for a start. I thought it can't be that good, but it really is.
Well, I've ordered some more to do the other doors and the frames.
But there are different sorts.
Yes.
So depending, read the descriptions on them. What's this one say? Kling strip will not work in temperatures near freezing and will also dry out quickly in hot weather. May soften gesso and similar oil-bound
Who the
plastic.
fuck's gesso?
Don't know.
Play for Chelsea.
Oil-bound plaster decoration. May darken some wood surfaces, particularly tropical hardwoods. But we're not bothered about that because we're painting it anyway. But there are different sorts, so you just have to make sure you get the right one for whatever you're removing. But well worth the money.
Well worth the money. Marks out of 10.
I'd say 10.
10. Boom.
I really would, because I've used heat guns and...
Yeah. It is better than a heat gun, must admit. We've used heat guns in the past, ain't we?
Yeah.
And it's a fucking nightmare. But this has been good. So, to the lads and the lasses who work at Kling Strip, well done. Right, folks, back with more DIYing as we do this fucking lunatic asylum up.